Hey Prince of Peace, it's your ministry intern Anna, and today we're going to be discussing this Sunday's gospel that comes from Matthew chapter 21 verses 33 to 43. Now in this gospel, the parable of the tenants, Jesus uses the metaphor of a landowner as God, and the heir to this landowner is the metaphor for Jesus. It draws upon the idea that humans tend to have an inclination for this earthly success and desire possessions and things like that set you up for earthly success. That doesn't always correlate to spiritual success. And so in verse 42, he states that the stone which the builders rejected became the cornerstone. The cornerstone of a building is like the foundation of the building. Everything is built upon it. And so even though the stone was rejected, maybe for the way it looked or something or another, it ended up being such a grand part of this building. And it's actually really important to think about that. Like, what are the cornerstones in our everyday life? What are the foundations that set us up to be happy? And it can be something as small as a friend going out of their way to make time to have a conversation with you, or maybe you've forgotten a pen or a pencil in class and someone lends it to you. And these things seem really small, but they're things that set you up to draw in positivity to your life and not allow negativity to overcome it. And so these little tiny things can be like the cornerstone that was rejected. It may seem like something small at first, but it ends up being something that sets you up for a fantastic day. And so every day when you wake up, you have to kind of think like, what might my cornerstones be today? Can I do something generous for someone and possibly have that reciprocated? And it sets you up for something so happy. And as you do these generous acts, you're living through the Holy Spirit and all the generous acts that Jesus would have done on earth. So everything, all of your actions, always make sure they're intentional and done with kind thoughts. Because it sets you up for a good life and orients your mind to thinking of the wonderful life that God has set up for you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope the next week, no matter school, work, whatever it may be, I hope it's fantastic. And thank you guys.